What is going on, guys? Matt Downs with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to take advantage of the market, take advantage of the sportsbooks lines, and compare them directly to Prizepicks and help you guys identify plus EV plays. One of the best ways to remain profitable when being a gambler on an app like Prizepicks or Underdog. If you guys don't already know, the sportsbooks lines adjust very quickly when comparing them to a DFS app like Prizepicks. Prizepicks just lags behind because they don't get as much volume. They don't get as much betting volume, at least when you compare to these sportsbooks lines. And another thing about Prizepicks is that their projections are always the same, which means that their payouts are always the same regardless of how many different combinations you have of players. The lines never change. So a 3-pick is always going to pay out 5 times if you're putting it into a 3-man power. If you're doing a 5 flex, it's always going to be a 10 times payout with your added insurance. If you get 4 correct, you get 2 times, and 3 correct, you get 0.4 of your money back. So all the additional math, all the advanced math behind this, again, you guys can watch all this, the full breakdown on my DFS 101 playlist. But it equates for a 5-man flex to where you, in order to be a plus EV play, it has to have a fair odds percentage of 55% plus for it to be plus EV. So what we're doing is we're taking a look here at all these sportsbooks lines, and we're taking out the added juice. The juice is around 4 to 8% on both the over and under of each side of their bet for an over-under. When you take out the juice of that, it equates to the actual percentage a sportsbook line gives their player prop to hit an over or under. So let's just take a look right here. The first one, Damian Baugh, we're going to call him. Don't know how to pronounce his last name for NCAA basketball. Bet365 has him at a minus 160 over of his assist line at 4. The sportsbook line is 4 and also 4.5 on Prizepicks. So I'm going to search his name here real quick to see what the under is. The under is going to be plus 130. So when you take out the juice of minus 160 plus 130, the fair odds percentage is closer to, I'm going to guess here, I'm ballparking around the minus 145 true fair odds line here for the over. So that outweighs the implied odds of your Prizepicks line. For a 5 flex, you're getting minus 119 juice. And if you're getting a fair odds of minus 145 on the over of this assist line, then that means that the value is better on Prizepicks than it is on Bet365. So this would be a great plus EV bet. Now, another thing to hesitate at, it's something I always preach on these videos, is that a single line here supported by one single book being Bet365 at minus 160, not so sure about this one because, again, you want a lot of book value. If you look here at the second column, Jarrett Allen on his points plus rebound line set to 22.5 here on Prizepicks, but his sportsbook line is set to 21.5. So that's a full 1-point discount, full 1-point cushion here on Prizepicks. So as you can see, a near even line, slight juice here on the under of 21.5. So that full 1-point discrepancy, Jarrett Allen has a very good value here on Prizepicks because, again, you're getting that full 1-point cushion. So if I search here, Jarrett Allen at his points plus rebounds line, we're going to be taking the under on here because, again, you're getting that full 1-point cushion. And also, it happens to be Taco Tuesday on Prizepicks, so I forgot to even talk about that. The Kawhi Leonard discount here at 26.5 down to 22.5. We're going to build a 5 flex here, just showing you that these plays are plus EV, and the percentage edge that you have here to play a 5 flex, if you put in place here directly off the top of the optimizer, and you're comparing the market odds here on sportsbooks. So another play here, not even Rokas from, I don't even know, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, from the Euro League. His points line on Prizepicks is set to 8.5, but his sportsbook line is set to 9.5, and the near even line on DraftKings, on both DraftKings and Bet365. It looks like slight juice on the under here. Regardless, you're getting about a full point discount. I'm going to go ahead because I feel comfortable in playing a line like this when there's 2 books that are giving me some support. So I'm going to be looking at this Euro line of this guy that I've never heard of, because, again, I don't really care that I don't know anything about the sport, or this player, rather. Oh, and it looks like he was just bumped already, so I'm going to have to take him out because, again, the market adjusts on Prizepicks, so you guys see it here firsthand. Brandon Ingram, though, let's scroll down here because, again, a lot of the market research, a lot of people, a lot of books that have already set their line, a near even line here on FanDuel, on DraftKings, Caesars, Bovada, one of the sharpest sportsbook in the entire world. Same thing with Bet365 on the over of his points plus rebounds. So Brandon Ingram looks like we're starting here with an all NBA slip, because again, you're getting that full 1 points plus rebounds discrepancy. The sportsbook line is set to 26.5 and a near even line at that. So this equates to a 56.8% chance to hit the over when you look at the implied odds here, because again, we are estimating, since there is a discrepancy, of a minus 157 implied odds. But when you take out the juice of both the over and under of this line, you're getting a 56.8% chance to hit the over. Again, you have to remain, in order to remain profitable in the long run, you have to be 55+% odds for a 5 flex to remain profitable in the long term. Chabot, I have no idea how to pronounce his name. TJ is going to laugh at me here, but for NHL, also a very good play. So a 2.5 line here on Prizepicks, and also the sportsbook line. So it's a direct match, but all of these sportsbooks, Pinnacle minus 148. We have FanDuel at minus 164. We have DraftKings at minus 140. So everybody is favoring the over of this NHL guy. So we're going to go ahead and throw him in here because, again, plus EV play on the over, I believe. Usually hockeys are unders. At least that's what I've been seeing. And then Mantha here, Anthony Mantha of the Washington Capitals, also looks like a very good play. And it really is that simple. Again, not saying that all these plays are going to hit, but if you play picks like this that have an edge over the sportsbooks long term, because again, sportsbooks lines have so much more data. They pour millions and millions of dollars into their models, their simulations. As long as you trust the sportsbook data to drive your research here and identify these discrepancies, and you guys will see throughout the day that these plays do get bumped. This is a fantastic plus EV slip. Kawhi Leonard somewhere around 68% chance to hit. So that's almost a free square here in terms of the value that they're giving you on Prizepicks. So Jarrett Allen, under 22.5 points plus rebounds. Kawhi Leonard over 22.5 raw points. Brandon Ingram over 25.5 points plus rebounds. Thomas, we're not going to butcher his last name, over 2.5 shots on goal. And then Mantha over 1.5 shots on goal. A fantastic slip. And again, as long as you play slips like this, consistently over the long term, you're going to remain profitable in the long term. And that is the strategy. That's what we preach here at DG Fantasy. Again, if you guys have any questions about this, feel free to head over to our DFS 101 playlist. And with all that being said, guys, have a great rest of your day, and let's cash.